left the previous one left at 8:33 or so. It's a good time to air down if you want to, because we're just going to go right up to Camp Bird Road and head up until we get to the Imogene turnoff and trailhead.
Shalom. We are on the trail Imogene. I'm in the middle of the pack, and the reason we've already done Imogene, but 540 or 550, sorry, is closed, so there's not very many trails you can do. So a large group from our Pacific Northwest home decided to do this trail, and we just wanted to spend some more time with friends, so we're gonna do it. And actually the way we did it last time is we came down it, if that makes sense, and basically we're doing it the opposite way we've done it, so should be different. Maybe freak me out more, maybe freak Eric out more, we'll see.
Coming down.
This section here washes out quite a bit during washouts, so it's been rebuilt a bunch of times. Luckily this time it was all good. We got a lot of rain. This is so far a very slow meandering Forest Service road with the beautiful views. We're starting to see the mountain, and not a good shot right now, but the river is down there, and there's sections where you can see the river very nicely, and then a few sections were a little bit exposed, but nothing horrible so far. Okay, it looks like welcome to Imogene and Yankee Boy Base. So you guys can read the sign. Official, unofficial start. Danger, line curves ahead. Blah blah blah, high clearance, off-road. Okay, we are going
Convoy in motion.
through the overhang shelf. Kind of a cool little section of the trail in Yankee Boy Basin. There's a fearless trail leader videoing us. Okay, we are leaving Yankee Boy Basin
coming down the road.
and taking a left to Imogene Pass. Looks like there's bathrooms
Driver's
and
choice.
a sign. Imogene Pass. Well, looks like we're doing a little bit of a water crossing. Sorry guys, the window is dirty. It is dusty out here.
Copy that. All vehicles have made the left turn onto 26th Street. Imogene Pass. And just walk at the up. So far, looks like you need the side by side and the full size truck, maybe another 3. So we're all just stacked up.
Convoy slowly making its way through some easy obstacles. Because of the rains, I'm sure there's more water than usual. Makes it super pretty. And basically,
And Bryce, if those who are
driving
behind you are champing at the bit,
through
we can start
the
to
river
let them weave through
or the
one at a
creek
time, vehicle by
kind of
vehicle,
full.
as space allows.
So you guys can see better maybe
Yeah, I
without
mean,
my
I've got three behind me, but I don't,
dirty windshield.
yeah, I don't know. It visually makes sense to work them through.
So we've got a little bit of a V-notch that you need to straddle in order to make it through. Let's see, here's the V-notch that you're straddling. Here comes Dan. Nicely done. Erica's driving, so I can film a little bit. She's comfortable driving this type of stuff as long as it's not like huge exposed shelf roads. At that point, we'll switch in. He felt it straddled quite all the way. There's Erica. Doing a good job straddling. Nice job. Stop, Erica, for a sec. 90's taking a little bit of a different line. Okay, well, we got a group of rovers coming the other way.
Hello. Good, you? Good.
Not sure what you guys are seeing because I'm filming this through the window. But that's the Brook group of rovers that is heading the other way. Like I said, trails are very, very limited today. So
I'm practicing for the women's run.
as far as what happens in our car, it's pretty bumpy. I don't know if you could tell by my footage. I'm trying to keep it stable, and Bo's just chilling in the back. He doesn't care. He just kind of lays there, wedges himself, and smells the air. Oh, right, boo boo? Okay, that looks like good. Oh, shoot, glare. I have to film like that, and then I can't see what I'm filming. Yeah, that's a drop off. You heard is, at least I heard is,
Yeah, okay, so I need you to help me.
okay. My wife wants me to spot her, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we have turned right and are starting to climb in this valley, rocky little road right by the creek. Everyone seems to be doing okay so far. We haven't heard any issues, any overheating, anything. Scenery is absolutely beautiful. Weather is nice. We're having a good day on the trail so far.
Jim, could you
So
please repeat?
you can see that there's been a
Yeah, on this
dozer
big
truck
slab,
here.
you can go left, it's a bypass.
And
Go up the center, you'll see me go up. On the right, it's dug out, has rock on the left and gravel on the right. You have to sort of negotiate a V-notch.
so again, the video never does the steepness justice, but like this is straight and he's got climbing a wall. Front tires lifted, typical disco fashion.
You can
Climbing.
actually take it at a slight
Camera
angle
jump.
and avoid both of the rocks.
Okay, D1 should be easy work for it. He's on the small rock. No tire lift. I could hear the locker in the back. He's got a Detroit or a True Track. Okay, LR3 is taking the medium route. No problem. Here comes Dan with the nasty 90. He's got lockers, I believe, so shouldn't be too hard. Oh, don't stall it. Nicely done. As slow as possible, as fast as necessary. Okay, LR4. Let's see our LR4 here. Nicely done. Rangy. Classic rangy. Okay, Erica's gonna drive it. Nice. D90 is taking a little bit of a harder line here. He likes to play. I like it. P38. Let's see the P38. You don't see too many of those on the road or off-road. Sounds like we might still have that rear air. Sure. Here comes Lou. Oh, here comes Lou. Steady as she goes. Nice and slow. LR4. Tiny bit of slippage, like tiny, and just crawls right up. Okay, let's see Jeff. His brand new 2025 Land Rover Defender.
Yeah, we're moving again.
A little bit of slippage and just computer just figures it out. Here comes our tail. Bryce and Rebecca with their 90 Defender Trophy Edition. So now you guys have the whole full lineup, and I have to run up the hill in this altitude and possibly risk a heart attack for this footage.
Next short one is fine if you stay to the right. It's definitely off camber for much of it.
Okay, so we got a little bit of a squeak. So we're employing WD-40 to try and mitigate and getting some exercise. Another high clearance vehicle coming that we just passed. Water crossing. This beautiful waterfall. It's quite busy. The trails today. Lots of vehicles. We let vehicles pass both ways. And there's actually another group behind us. Well, another probably 10 Rovers. So they're probably going to take a break the same place we did. Let's see if we can see. We saw a peak of a huge waterfall on the right.
This is Craig. Can you
I'm
hear me?
not sure if
I have you loud and clear. Go ahead.
I'll be able to see it here.
Is your tail gunner a...
Right there, we got another little water crossing, I believe, for Imogene Pass.
Keep your momentum up through the mud.
Let's see if their ass hits. Nope. Which means we should be good too.
Just so everybody knows, going through the water, there is a bridge to the left as a bypass.
It's hard to tell the angles, but like this again, this is kind of a sharp turn, so we're facing here, and we need to go 90 degrees, more than 90 degrees, up in this steep little section. Okay, so there's a little bit of a side hill rock ledge that you climb up on here on the right. Not sure if it will do it justice or not, but yeah, you can kind of see their side angle.
So we're just waiting for it.
I can't. I'm too scared.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna film myself doing this, and I'm not sure what you guys are gonna get, but I'm gonna go up here instead of doing the side hill. There she goes. Well, you can start seeing some snow in between
Dad,
the
are you
peaks
doing okay?
up there. And,
Yeah, I was just waiting for the white Defender 9.
another little creek crossing. And we've been following this creek, seeing all those little waterfalls all along the way. Camera jump, in case you wanted to know which way to go to Imogene Pass. It's that way. Here's the rest of our group with tail gunner coming up one of the switchbacks. And this is in front of us, staring into this beautiful mountainside. You can see our trail either on this
Ahead of us is
slowly climbing on this shelf road. So we got Bryce coming in for the gram shot.
A little this way, just a tad. Rear tires go when you go down. Okay, when your tire goes, drops in the hole, stop and I'll give another check. Keep coming. Yeah, actually, I have plenty of room, but hold on.
This is nerve-wracking to do. I did it, and I didn't have a spotter. So and
It's no rush. No worries.
okay, so
We got the motorcycles
we're all at
here
the
anyway, so we're on that
vantage
fine.
point and in line for pictures. The D90 is gonna go backwards. We've got motorcycles coming up this shelf road, and that's the second group of Land Rovers. He's got a spotter going up to the vantage point. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess it's just the fear of heights that I lack. I'm like, whatever. Very long process to get up on this rock. 1.5 feet. And let's see. Whoops. Oh, that's close. Okay. So that's the 9:30 group. Since we took a break here, they're passing us. So you get to see all the vehicles. Here's Ted with his brand new tires, aired up to probably 45 because he doesn't want to get another sidewall cut. Nice D2, LR4, and just do like switchbacks, fun switchbacks. Don't miss the next car. Range Rover L322. Oh, we know those guys. They're our PCRC from Boise group. And next is a winch LR3 or Discovery 3 for the rest of the world with a snorkel, roof rack, rear tire carrier, nicely set up. Making the turn and motorcycles coming down. And here we have a D2. Another new Defender. Ooh, this is a big group. Big group. And classic Defender 90 with a big dog. The big dog. Let's go on. No problem. They're like, let's go. What's taking so long? Ooh, another new Rangy from California. And I guess he's gonna go pose. Let's go on. Up. And P38. That I'm not sure what he's doing. stopping and talking. Here's the whole group up the next switchback.
All vehicles in motion.
We are back on the move. Shelf Road. Again, kind of a busy day on the trail. There's not a lot of trails open because of mudslides, so kind of everybody's funneling to the same trails. There's a big group of motorcycles that are taking a break here. We're gonna pass them, and I'm sure they'll pass us again at some point. Not sure how well you guys can hear this clip, but the motorcycles are falling there, as you can tell. So it's creating a traffic jam. We got a P38 with its windows open and someone underneath, so we're gonna go see what's going on. Well, we got a water hose is busted. Look at that. He's going to be famous. Danny's going to be famous.
You're the famous one.
So, they're going to try and fix it. Okay, everybody's climbing up the hills slowly. There was a little bit of a traffic jam with the motorcycles and a little bit harder lines. But everybody's doing well. Our tail is still kind of intertwined between the motorcycles, so we're a little spread out. Awesome. So that
Driver's
all
choice.
goes
That's
the
more difficult to
switchbacks. Pretty cool. Lots of lines. Oops, went the wrong way. The P38 tried to take a spicy line and failed, so I think he's taking a different line at things. Hard to see, I know. They are far away from us. The rest of the convoy took the right side. There goes the P38 trying again. Is he gonna make it? Climb, yes. Good job. Looks like the D90's trying that same line. I'm not sure where to go here. Haven't decided my mind yet.
His wife says go to the right.
And the 90 took the spicy line, and we're gonna go to the right. Sorry, I'm gonna not show. The P38 loves the spicy lines. Nice job. Looks like Dan's gonna do the spicy line as well. What?
That's Mark.
Mark? Oh. I don't know where the easy line is.
Right to the right.
That's very well signed. And you want to take a right if you're doing Imogene. We just had e-bike pass at breakneck speed. You can see him way in the front. He's like flying. I think we're pretty much almost at the top. The view of all of what we climb. And the P38 is with the engine up. Not sure what's going on. We will go investigate. This is the view. And it's pretty awesome. You can see both valleys. Bronco and a lot of Land Rovers. First group, second group.
One of our crews departed with the other group, and so we are now 11 trucks. Is that correct? I believe we're 11 trucks with the Bronco. 2 left, so we went from 12 and a tagger to 11. I'm sorry, to 10 plus 1. I think we're 11, and then one of the Jeeps here is a beginner rental and is interested in just following behind us.
Beginner.
We are waiting to get down from the pass. There's traffic coming up, so we're waiting until they make it up here. And I don't think I've shown this camera jump. The mailbox here at the top. I wonder how often the mailman comes over here to check mail. And here we go down the switchbacks. Kind of far apart from each other. I believe the leader is almost at the first switchback. Right there.
I'll pause for you.
Going down the mountain, nice and slow. First gear. Letting the car do all the braking. Not using the brakes very much. And the whole group slowly making their way down. And this certainly beats the day at the office. Okay, we got a little bit of a step something there. Looks like everybody's doing okay. There's a vehicle that's waiting to pass. Actually, 2 vehicles that are waiting to pass.
There's a second vehicle behind the white pickup that is also waiting for us to pass.
Copy that.
Okay, let's see if you guys can see from this side. I'm gonna go right where the step is the smallest, I believe. Don't know what you can see. Just easy does it. Hopefully this won't get too spicy sideways here. Not horrible, especially driving one-handed. And another hairpin turn. That's a 2 or 3 pointer. Even for the 90 with the short wheelbase. I'll take a 3-pointer turn here every day of the week. LR3 with a good turning radius. LR4 with a good turning radius. We made it in 1 turn. Nice job. And there's one more turn coming right there. Okay, well, we're at the Tomboy Mine site. So it's quite a substantial site. We are not going to stop. In the interest of time, we want to do more trails. We found out that 550 is open, so there's a chance we'll do some other routes. We'll kind of see how things go. There's more of the Tomboy Mine. Lots of tailing, lots of remnants of buildings, and lots of people exploring it. We did that a little bit on Monday, I believe, so we're all good. And you can kind of see
Downhill
the
fork.
continuation of the trail there.
Copy.
That's another nice little waterfall. Oh, sorry, I'm driving and filming, and we are going to pass the bridge. Yes, there's a Bronco that got in the middle of our group. It's funny, those branches or sticks that they use to mark the
Must
bridge
be beautiful in
in
September.
the winter, so you'll know where it is. Sorry, I'm looking at where I'm going and not where I'm filming. And there comes the Range Rover. There's a little building in the background there, abandoned house, and the rest of the group is not too far behind. Some more mines, and we passed a mine shaft on the right. I wonder how much gold they actually took out of these hills. And over there you can see Black Bear, which is what we did on Monday, but we will not do today. All those zigzags. The view is
Come
incredible,
around on
and
the
if
S-curve
you
here,
are
you'll
interested
beautiful
in
view
seeing
of
Black Bear, I've got a video out on that.
and it'll be up
That's the trail we did on Monday, so you can go ahead and search for that.
Copy. Tour coming up the hill. You're going to see if you
And
can find a
we
spot for him to
are
reside first.
going through the pretty tunnel again.
Copy that.
It's pretty cool. Wonder how much work it was to blast that through the hill. Convoy is still chugging along nicely. We're meeting a lot of tour buses, I don't know how to call them, going up the hill. So here's one more Jeep tour bus, however you want to call it, waiting for us at one of the turns to come through. Telluride off-road. Coming down to Telluride, you can see the city. We're super close, and there's some motorcycles that are trying to pass us, which I understand. They're much faster. I pulled over to let them go by, and the other people are not really letting them through.
Your driveway is above.
Okay, the vote has been made. We had an opportunity between Freeway, Ophir Pass, or Last Dollar, and we decided to do Last Dollar because that's a little bit of a different type of wheeling possibly. Ophir will be just another shelf road. We've done a few of those already, so most of the group voted for that, so that's what we're doing. We had a few people decide to take the freeway, so I think 4 trucks total decided to take the freeway, so we might be down to 6 trucks, 7 trucks, I'm not sure. When we hit the trail, we'll find out. I guess we get to drive by the airport. It almost looks like we're going on to the airport. Like, I don't know. Kind of weird. We're turning away from the airport. I thought we'd get to race on the actual tarmac.
Okay, I did not realize that we should have turned back there.
Okay. I guess we made a little boo-boo, so we're turning around because we got to the airport, and that's the end of the road. Okay, we are officially on the start of Last Dollar Road. Very scenic so far, easy, very well graded gravel trail. Nice old buildings. horses. So far, not very hard. Very scenic. Horses. The mountains to our side are absolutely stunningly beautiful, as some may say. I'm not sure what peaks or mountain range that is, so if you guys know, if you're local and you're watching this, give us a shout in the comment section. Educate us. What are we looking at? Okay. So, come on, focus. There's actually a sign that says turn right to last dollar. So that is what we're doing. We are amidst the aspen trees. Super pretty. We don't get those in Oregon a whole lot. The only place that I saw them in Oregon was in the Steen Mountain Loop. Road was a little bit more bumpy, but nothing that a Subaru or any regular four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive could have done so far. And again, the scenery is still just as pretty. Everybody's chugging along just fine. So there's a bunch of sheep way down there. And that is probably the sheep herder. So that's pretty cool. You don't see that every day.
Are those your sheep?
And we've reached another turn in the road. Well, can you see what the Whipple Trail is to the right? And I guess last dollar is to the left. So we will continue on to the left. The more we're climbing, the more
The road will be when they
you enjoy the views. And for a while there, we could see the sheep again in the valley. A tree fell, and somebody cut it for us. That's nice. So far, the trail's pretty easy. Just a little bit of a rocky road, but very pretty scenery-wise. We also haven't passed a whole lot of vehicles, just one Toyota and two Jeeps, so it's not as crowded, which is kind of nice. At this point, some people switch to high gear. I'm still staying in low, but we have picked up the pace quite a bit. About probably a mile and a half ago, we had 8 miles to go, and I was thinking, oh, this is going to be a long road because we were doing less than 5 miles an hour, so that would have meant more than an hour and a half on this road, but looks like it gets substantially better towards the end or the beginning if you're doing it backwards. So hopefully we will be back in Ouray for the car wash that the high school and fire department is doing. So we'll get the Rover rinse after a week of full work and before we head back all the way to the Pacific Northwest. Road is still pretty good. We're by all these old ranch houses. Pretty cool. Now that's quite the ranch house for out here. I bet you that's worth a pretty penny. A lot of them along the road have these super cool gates. And Here's another cool gate. The house that's looks pretty nice, pretty modern. Okay, well, we are all at the end of the trail. We had a few people that bailed, and we're all gearing up. Different methods. Power tank, that was the LR4 before me. I'm with my regular compressor. Not sure that looks like a compressor as well. Let's see. What do we have here? A fancy dual air compressor by ARB on the new Defender, and the box by ARB. If you made it so far, thanks for watching. I might do a little bit more about the raffle and car wash. We'll see, not sure, but if you made it so far, I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Shalom.